damn, at least give an explanation. This would have been $10 2 years ago. But I'm celebrating. It's a good day. You know what I'm saying? I want some flavor, you know? In the last week, my engine light came on. I lost my wallet. My YouTube got taken down, deleted. Nobody would talk to me for 5 days. And then yesterday, somebody found my ID. I went to go pick it up. YouTube finally got back to me. It's looking like I'm going to get my page back. God bless. My engine light went away. I'll take it. It's a good deal. I will take that deal. Things are looking great. The good Lord take me under his wing. God bless. Oh, God bless. I am a happy boy today. I'm about to give my taste buds a piece of my mind. I'm about to show them the business.
Show them the business, sure.
We're making pepperoni pizza tater tot. Happy day! Happy day! Now it's very simple. Get those pop those puppies in the air fryer at 360 for about 12 minutes.
Okay,
Immediately after.
gotta be careful how I do this or I look like a fucking lunatic.
Get that meat. Onion and garlic. Salt,
Hell yeah.
pepper, and oregano. Mix it in.
Wait, didn't I watch this one already? I think I watched this one already. Also, I forgot to put on music, because of course I did. Also, to anybody who is just joining, if I look like I'm in a weird, like, if my model looks like she's looking in weird places, it's because, she kind of is. Okay, there's the music. I'm in that laying position that I mentioned, like, in the other stream. Pink.
Brokey budget me. It's about to go down. I've been waiting on this one all day. I need this right now. Need me a little pack of chicken, bag of sliders, slice cheese is on sale, say less, little fajita pack, 1 onion, and a pepper.
And a pepper.
Oh, I'm excited. I got the receipt. I got it. $11.45. Now, I will admit, it's a little pricey. It's a little bullshit. But somebody decided the chicken is $6 a pound. And nobody
It looks like my sister lives on the floor now.
Who's controlling the price? Whatever. I purposefully haven't eaten in 9 hours just to make sure this bad boy hits as hard as it can. I'm about to tear this up.
Not eating in 9 fucking hours, you've got to be kidding me.
First thing first, get that chicken real big. Chop those bad boys in. Boom, just like that.
Boom, just like that. Hell yeah.
It is not big, what does it say? And put those puppies where they belong, bro. A little bit of oil in both. Get that fajita pack. Put the majority of it in the chicken. But make sure you show those veggies a little bit of love, too. Mix it like so.
Mix like
Get the veggies in
so.
one and the chicken in the other, buddy. Make sure you cook those veggies down so they get soft. And then you want to cook that chicken down so you get some nice little crust on it. Just like that, buddy.
I really wish I liked spicy stuff.
Careful with this bread, buddy. It's going to try to break on you. Oh, God bless. Carefully. Slice that bad boy down the middle. Yeah. First you
I said before, but I really love that all of his utensils are fucking
you
pink.
Go ahead and you just listen to your heart. I'm putting about that much mine. Top that puppy off. Now you don't have to do this, but if you can, I highly recommend. Bowl, butter, garlic powder, microwave,
Bowl, butter,
parsley, and give those buns a buttering, really.
Hell yeah!
They want to pop those puppies in the oven at 350 for about 15-20 minutes, give or take. I think she's ready. Oh, the smell coming off. Let's see how that bad boy turned out.
I'm currently trying to share stuff around.
This cheese pull. Oh my God! 9 hours. 9 hours. God bless. You don't understand. You don't understand. Now put it on 10. Go get you some. Brokey budget me. It's about to go brokey budget me. In addition, it is 10:30 p.m. I got work tomorrow. I'm not doing no damn dishes. I can promise you that. I should have done it. A little bit of beef, couple taters, taco pack, little onion, little pepper, and a block of cheese. Take a wild guess on what I did.
Whenever you throw shit like that, it like makes me cringe a little.
Oh, I love you guys. One of you guys got me another pink band, identical to the one that we already had. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this bad boy up, make it look nice and pretty, and then we're gonna compare the two. I love before and afters. I am so excited. Okay, I'm pretty much done. And oh my God.
He had to put that
OG.
thing together himself. Don't they
Brand
come
new.
like
I
pre-put
put some
together?
damage on
The
that,
fuck?
buddy. I know how to put some damage on a pan, I'll tell you what. Now it is a little bit small, but hey.
Ah,
it's all
shit, that is
about you.
loud. Holy shit.
We're making cheesy taco beef.
I'm not even worried,
First things
like,
first. Get a pig
it's not even
pan.
hooked up into
Is
my
that
headphones and that
pig
was
on
fucking
insane?
loud. What the
Chop up
hell?
those taters. Oh, that's gonna be a tight thing. Yeah, we're gonna have to take out some potatoes. Alright, that's more reasonable. A little bit of salt, a little pepper. Oh, it's smoking. Oh, it's smoking. Oh, shit. Oh. You know what? I'm just gonna throw it in the air fryer. This is ridiculous. 400 degrees for about 15 minutes. Alright, well, that's cooking. I guess if you do the onion and the pepper, be productive. Onion, pepper, chop it.
Onion, pepper,
Like that.
chop
Now,
it
Cook
down.
those bad boys down.
Hell yeah.
I see, that's what I'm talking about. There we go. Get that meat. I probably shouldn't slam this. I was gonna gently put it in there. I should have done it. Get that taco pack. Get in there, buddy. And just mix it in, brother. Make everybody friends. Try to drain that grease out a little bit. Good lord. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that's about good right there. Go ahead and incorporate those taters. Mix it in. Get that cheese. And then you just want to show that pan a little bit of love with that cheese. Oh, yeah. That's what brings the whole thing together right there, brother. Yeah. Just cover it with something, and then just leave it like that for like 30, 45 seconds. Everything's gonna get nice and melted. Now for the big reveal.
Ooh.
Yes! You can't tell me that.
Big
doesn't
yes,
fit
that
the
looks so
look at
good.
that. I'm not doing no plates on this one. I'm gonna tear this up, rinse it off, and take my ass to bed. I'm not doing no. God bless. Dang! 9.5 out of 10. Solid! Go get you some. Brokey budget meat. One pan edition. It is 10:30 p.m. and I got work tomorrow. I'm not doing no damn dishes.
I would love to, but we shouldn't. We should not. No.
So me and my lady, say hi.
Hi.
We want to go on a date. All day. Like, we don't want to get back home until it's dark. We also don't want to spend more than $10. So here's the plan. We have the plan. We're going to wait here. We are bringing a couple things with us, like picnic
Hello,
stuff,
kitty.
stuff, but we already own that, so technically.
Shit.
Girl, man.
I just lost
Other
my
than that,
stylist, I
it's not
think.
free, it's not cheap.
I was
It's
too
gonna
busy
go down
relaxing.
bad date night.
Get up.
Is that right, babe?
That's right, baby.
Okay,
Oh.
so we found this museum. This is free on Tuesdays.
Ugh.
Inside of the museum.
How the hell do anime girls, like,
I would love to.
scroll through their phones while laying on their stomach? I don't get it.
Something's wrong.
I don't get how they
I
can
got
do
her to
that.
say yes. Here we go.
Oh, I'm getting old. Shit.
All right, we're here. Thank God. Oh, we gotta find a little hiding spot for the pregame. You got the goods.
I got one of these.
Why did I ever think that having a white comforter
Cheers. Oh, God.
would be a good idea with a white stylist? Why do the stylists come in white? Why not black? I have yet to see them make a stylus of another color for this tablet. Oh, my
All right,
back.
well, we did that. That was pretty cool. Gotta put our stickers
Oh,
on
that
the-
was such a bad idea.
There it is.
I was trying to be
Now, we're gonna
productive.
go to
I was trying
H-E-B,
to-
get some things
I
for
was trying to
picnic. We're looking
relax.
for blueberries.
I was trying not to shrimp.
Now we gotta go find a park.
What have I done?
It was a nice little park. Oh, you know. Little
I
blanket.
made a mistake. I made a big mistake doing that.
So instead of normal picnic food, we actually had some pancake mix left over, and we both.
Oh, there's my
Thanks
stylist.
to blueberries.
Oh,
We're making
God.
Blueberry pancakes.
Oh, my back.
Straight blue.
I'm okay.
For real.
No, I'm not.
That was actually good.
Oh, shit.
Wait for me.
I was trying to be productive. I was trying to, like, keep myself from shrimping when I shouldn't be. That was a mistake.
That's pretty much sundown.
Oh, that was such a big mistake. Why did I do
got
that?
one
Why did I
last
do that to myself?
Ice cream. Can I get
Ugh.
2 of the $1 ice cream cones?
I need 217 everything you got for her.
Hey, we made it. Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Damn, right?
Oh, shit.
Nice going. You have fun?
Oh, God.
Yeah, I have fun. I would love to, but we shouldn't.
Okay, hold on. I gotta fix some shit. Oh, God. Okay. Put that up there. Okay. 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 View adjustment. There we go. Ah, God. Oh. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, my back. Oh, my bones. Ah, God. This is not good moaning. Okay, I'm okay now. Oh. Okay. Best promotion on Streamaboo. Is that a streaming bot? I can't tell. Damn it, I think my model stopped tracking my camera. Okay. Nope. There she is. Okay. Okay, never mind. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Can't stream yet? Yeah, my sister can't stream yet. She just, like, her and her roommates just moved. But glad to see you, Yang. Hi, Kat. Yeah, that's definitely a bot. Normal people don't lazy bypass link prevention like that. Okay. I don't know how to block them. How do I block them? No, that's reply. Okay, I'm not gonna deal with that right now. But yeah, I tried that, like, that anime girl thing where, like, I'm on my tablet, laying on my stomach. That thing. Anybody who can do that, like, I commend you, but I can't do it. Oh, my back, my bones, my everywhere, it hurts. JD Zilla. Yeah, I got hit with the shrimp. Fuck. The good news is it did make me pop my back. So that's good news at least. But yeah, today I'm gonna continue what I was doing earlier today. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to eat the steak that I've been waiting for all day because the stove is still taken apart by my stepdad to fix it. So I gotta wait for that, but when I went to the store, I got myself some pie, so I'm good. I also got water, and I got myself some soda. So I am all good. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Damn it, I lost it again. You can tell my Adderall is starting to wear off if I'm, like, getting this forgetful. I did make sure to take it twice today. But how are you guys doing? How's your evening? Yeah, brain farts. I have those many times, unfortunately. Real quick, I'm looking up the details of... Okay, it's been up... Okay. Details on the other comm. Okay, I just need to put in streakies. By the way, have you guys, like, checked out Jellyfish Can't Swim at Night? I mentioned it, like, I'm pretty sure I mentioned it on Lucky's stream, like, a while ago. And I just finished it. I don't know if the series is finished, or if it's just, like, it's just season 1 that was finished. But as an artist, I can definitely relate to a lot of what goes on. It's an anime about, like, content creation, like social anxiety, being an artist, being a fan, and, like, all of that stuff. There's even like a pair of characters who, like, there's a mom who she wants to be an idol, and she supports her like middle school daughter all on her own because she's divorced. And like when it comes to a point where like her being trying to be an underground idol is actually affecting her daughter, she like tries to do the right thing, but like in the end they still they have a good relationship, and like she's still a content creator, still trying to be an idol, trying to be a YouTuber. She literally does mukbang videos because like she's just decided to be herself, and her daughter absolutely loves her for it. And that was one of the cutest like parts of the story, in my opinion. So, like, I highly suggest it. Like, if you're just watching for something, like, you just need something to, like, entertain yourself for an afternoon, highly suggest it. 13 episodes. Want to see the picture? Sure, send it to me. Wait, no, no! Stop doing that! I literally put loop the soundtrack, not go to a different soundtrack. What the hell? Okay, putting the playlist on shuffle because apparently that's the only way to get it to behave itself. Okay, yeah, you're still working. Okay. JD Zilla, yeah, you can ask something. Go ahead. No, stop that! Why do you keep doing that? I'm on a playlist for a very specific reason. Stop trying to autoplay the next scene. I am literally on my own playlist. You should not be able to do that. JD Zilla, I watched at Five Nights at Freddy's tuber called J Blue, and he played a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game called Still Standing, and I love the art style of that. I don't think I think I have heard of it. Maybe. I know Kinky Mations has reviewed the art style of a fan game for Five Nights at Freddy's. But I will check the art style out if it's that good. Oh, she did Fickle Bears 3. Okay. Then, yeah, I will definitely check that out. Standing has 2 other installments, and Last Standing. That's interesting. And it seems that my list of games that I want to play as soon as I'm able to with a new computer are slowly growing. And Tsukino says, comes back because had to make my rounds of friend streamings and loafs back on Desi's shoulder. Thanks for returning. JD Zilla, if you're dealing with the suffering thing, don't bother, just watch it normally. Huh. Shuffering? Oh, okay. Not quite sure what that is, but alright. No! Stop that! Since when do fucking playlists start playing other playlists? Like, I'm pretty sure if you, like, make the playlist loop, it's supposed to loop. It used to work like that. It used to work like if you made a playlist, it would play the playlist on loop when you wanted the playlist to fucking loop. That's how it's supposed to work. That's the whole point of it. Hey Yamba, welcome to the stream. Yamba, totally didn't get something of your favorite bug. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I'll look at it in a sec. I am resigning to my fate this time. Nope, wrong direction. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, leg cramp. Okay, and now I just gotta do the little part on her chest, and the shading will be done. Oh, actually I still have to do the highlights in her eyes, so I'm almost done. There we go. Now this just might be me, but I feel like the outfit is kind of missing something. Oh, I forgot to mention, I wanted the flowy see-through cloth thing, or maybe I forgot to bring it up last whip. So I didn't realize it was going to be the final lines. Oh, I don't mind adding the transparent cloth right now. I was about to say, like, the outfit kind of feels like a bit bare. I think that's because we chose to, like, make it, like, darker. And then, like, then it didn't have the flowy fabric, so... really quick, I'm gonna try something. That might help a little bit. I can't really see the shading with that. Cupcake. Oh, hey, Cupcake! Hi! I'm so glad you could finally make it to one of my streams! Cupcakes is rating you with a party of 9. Holy shit! Hi, thank you! Thank you for the raid! You did say it looked like the outfit was a little bare, so yeah. Lighten, nope, screen, not quite, add, lighter color, not quite, overlay, soft light, oh, that might work, normal, and I think that works a bit. What do you think? I brought the others, yes, thank you. And thank you. Yeah, I'd enjoy how this art came out pretty well. It's actually a commission for Kat. She's playing, I believe, was it Pathfinder or D&D? But, well, either way, it's a Pokemon thing. And I had a lot of fun drawing this. I'm actually going to be drawing like another one of her commissions soon. So I hope you guys stick around for that. Also, like your new model. Oh, so this actually isn't my model. This is a pre-rendered model for the app that I'm using, Prism. In the stream before this one earlier today, you can like still watch it on watch it. I actually did like an impromptu review of all the models that they have on this app and why I specifically like this one. Cat Mom. So I believe I was going to Fabula Ultima, but was originally Pathfinder, so yeah. Okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. Yeah. Fun fact, this model's name is Neon, which suits her. Though everybody so far has just called her Cotton Candy because of her hair colors. Other than like coloring in the line art a little bit and adding the flowy fabric, I don't think there's much else I need to do. So I'll just add the fabric. Okay, okay, the fabric adds to right here. And it clings to the front, so... Okay. Nope, right here. Okay. I just hope the new ref thing for the second comm isn't gonna get anyone banned. It should be safe enough, but Twitch can be mean. Yeah, let's hope. My PNG can't... Your PNG can't even show her thighs on here? What the fuck? Well, it sounds like the model that I have planned for myself is going to need to be covered up some, because apparently I can't even show my fucking thighs. Okay, so here's the thing. You can have giant bazumbas, but you can't have thick thighs? Like, I've seen multiple, like, multiple YouTubers, not YouTubers, but VTubers, most of them are moms, and they got, like, they got the massive anime ones. But thighs aren't okay? Cat, yeah, no thighs. Aren't the thing people getting smacked, it's something else, not sure what, and Evan getting case, but yeah. Okay, weird. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. How's that look? Shoot, I kind of wish Clefable was done second. She probably would have kept this sash thing. I mean, I can edit it later. Like, I still have the picture. Or, like, even if I can't edit the original picture, I can add the flowy thing afterwards. I'm on a Marvel kick, so many OCs and pairings. That is understandable. Ooh, another first-time chatter, Nana Leah. She's looking adorable cat. Yeah. Well, either way, I can edit it later to add it on. But I think it's mostly done now. Other than adding a bit more line coloring. Okay. Yep. And now she's all done. So get rid of that. Save it. And now I'm gonna get started on at least the sketch work. I do plan to stream for quite a bit longer, but for the sake of my wrist, it's not hurting right now, but I can feel like a bit of a tingle in my elbow, which means that like having it in one position for too long will start affecting my wrist pretty soon. So I'm going to at least do the sketch work for the pinup. And oh, sorry, JD, I wasn't checking YouTube for a second. Some time ago, listened to a cover of Charlie's Inferno by Matt Dusk. Huh. I will check that out later. That actually sounds like a pretty good song. Okay, let's see now. Okay, looking at it on my phone. Okay, the outfits. Here we go. Safe enough, I believe. And a bunch of extra stuff I didn't need anymore. Okay. I think I got it down, so really quick, I'm going to find some pinup poses on Pinterest. We got 11 people watching us right now. I'm guessing some of them, quite a few of them, are lurkers. That is fine. But while I'm looking up Pinterest references, let me know how your night's doing. How you guys feeling? Ooh, that's a good one. Mom, oh, I already mentioned that one pose from collage can work just fine for it. It's meant to be the more solo-ish one. Though now I'm curious all the same. Oh, I thought like, sorry, I misread the collage. I thought you were saying something else about it. But yeah, I'll just, like, I will sketch up the pose, and, like, if you prefer the other one, I will swap to it. Nanalia. But yeah, no night's going good. Attempting to get some clipping done for friends. Oh, that's nice. Joys of being a hobby clipper. Oh, that's nice. Catman. But yeah, I'm wondering what you ended up finding, lol. As long as it's safe for work, it should work okay enough though. Ultimately, what I'm after besides Carrot is Cam Girl. I will show you I'll send you the reference of like the pinup poses that I found. By the way, I am not, like, opposed to making a not safe for work version. So, like, if you want that to be on the table, I am all for it. So how close are you now to the computer goal? So a bit of bad news with that. Because last month was such a... Yeah, it was a really bad month for saving. Unfortunately, all the savings got drained again. But I am working to, like, build up the savings again now that my hours are going to be increased soon. So hopefully I'll be able to put back in all that money again. I think it was actually one of the first extras I paid for too. Huh. Yeah, rip. Unfortunately, food and, like, bills come before computer. But a little bit of good news is, so I now have a little sticker booth set up at my stepdad's work. So hopefully, like, that will help, like, bring in a bit of extra money on the side. Feels that because of the damn move, yeah. I think I made the legs a bit too long for the body. One sec. Loans drained now I have to pay it off. Yeah, loans fucking suck. Also no, I did not see yet. Okay, yep, I see it. I see it. I see it. Thank you, Yamba. I had to actually, like, keep myself from slamming my fist against my metal bed. Otherwise, that would have hurt my wrist. Oh, why do you hear slime sounds? So, my stepdad is working on bits of the house right now, so if you hear any, like, mechanical sounds, like hammering or sawing, that's just him. So, beach episode, fuck off. Fuck off, Yamba. So, like, when it comes to poses like this, I usually, do some sloppy tracing over them to try and get the proportions right. But because a lot of these poses are still, like, pretty detailed, they're not, like, messy sketches. They're, like, I don't want to get, like, I don't want to get accidentally banned or, like, my video flagged for it. Okay, larger chest. I will do that in a momento. Cat, also, dang, I'm so used to there being redeems, I didn't expect there not to be any. Yeah, I don't have any redeems. Unfortunately, I don't think I've set those up. Nalia, it's alright, Cat. All the more reason to help them reach affiliate. Okay, so redeems come with affiliate. Got it. Cat, yeah, this works. Also, please, no ban Twitch. It's going to be clothed, we swear. Yep. I will warn you right now, Cat, if, like, this gets me banned, I'm fining you $200 since this is your commission. Man, I can't afford that. I can barely afford nothing. Well, those are the rules. If you get me banned for, like, one of your commissions, you have to pay a fine. But in all seriousness, if I do get banned for this, I won't actually make you pay a fine. Don't worry. Oh, by the way, have you guys seen, like, those apps that, like, that say, hey, if you use our app to scan cards, we can tell you whether or not they're valuable? Like, I tried that the other day. Sadly, it didn't take into account, like, certain things. Like, when I went to a card trader shop, unfortunately, he said that, there are, like, certain series that, like, remake the cards, and it's the older versions of certain cards that are more rare than, like, the remade ones. And, like, I guess, like, I had quite a few that were, like that, unfortunately. That's the one thing the app didn't tell me. It probably would have told me if I had paid for the $20 subscription, which, fuck no, I'm not doing that. So, yeah. The guy was really nice about it, though. Like, he said that, like, if I ever want to trade in cards, if I ever want to just, like, sell, like, cards that I don't want, like, those are things that his, shop does. Like, that's some of the things his shop does. It just wasn't kind of, like, I'd only brought those certain cars, and I'd already made my mom, like, drive, like, while she had a bit of a headache. So I felt bad about that, so I didn't want to, like, make her drive back only to, like, grab the rest of the cards. But maybe on like a day where I just have it to myself and I want to go like for a bus ride or something, I'll go do that. I'm not big into like trading cards. I like when it comes to Pokemon cards, I just really love the card art. Oh. But yeah, that was a bit of a letdown. Be careful what you read online, and apparently be careful of what you read on an app that like has a bunch of reviews saying, yeah, this worked great for like this, but if it's only going to help you if you subscribe to it, then that's bullshit. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't think anyone takes it seriously. Besides, if there was a real concern of ban, I wouldn't have been streamed at all. Yeah, I know what you mean. The only real concern I have is, like, when it comes to, like, copyrighted music, which is why I keep on trying to make fucking playlists of musics that I just make with an AI app. Because at least with those, I only have to pay $6 to make, like, 6 fucking songs that won't get me copyright striked. The only good thing about AI music. JD Zilla, Desi, do you yeah, you can still send me art on Tumblr. I'm still getting a lot of fucking bots on my Tumblr, unfortunately, both in my ask box and in my messages. So, like a lot of the times, like I get at this point, like I think I get like 3 every few days. So I can't guarantee I will see it right away, but I will definitely be on the lookout for art, like always. By the way, can you ever believe that there was a time that people were afraid to admit, like, that they used references? I thought about that, like, earlier, like, because, again, I was, like, having to make AI music, and, like, some people were, I've seen posts of people, like, getting, accused of making AI art when they're not, and, like, some getting, like, hated on because they've said that they've used AI art for its intended purposes as, like, reference material, or, like, material to use, like, while, like, trying to improve their own art skills. Because I know in another stream I said that that's what AI is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a tool to help with stuff like that. And it reminded me of the time where, like, artists were getting attacked for... there's also a second tail, don't forget that. Okay. There was a time where artists were, like, afraid to admit that they used references because people would come after them about it. And, like, that... like, for some reason, that is just fucking crazy to me. Okay. I'm going to stop there for now because my elbow is actually... Yeah, don't worry, I already planned to do a version without the jacket. I just, like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, that would look so cool on her. But, like, there probably should be a version without it. So, don't worry, I already planned to, like, take the jacket off. But I'm gonna take a break here for now when it comes to drawing. Hopefully the music that is playing doesn't get me, like, copyright striked, because apparently YouTube doesn't like playlists anymore. I mean, yeah, it would, lol, I was originally considering asking about having a version with it for that reason. Yeah, don't worry. I actually really love crop top jackets on skin-tight bodysuits. I also love, like, really long jackets on skin-tight bodysuits. It's one of those things I just really love. So don't worry, already planned for it. And that being said, gonna take a break. And I think we're gonna go back to watching a bit of YouTube. So what should we watch? People don't understand the new Ghost in the Shell. What the fuck is that? Do I want to watch... do I want to watch more food stuff? Oh fuck. I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not even fucking tired. Speaking... I need a bit of my throat spray. Oh, I know what I could do. I've been watching a lot of his videos for, like, the research on the game I'm doing. Sending you a picture made with an outfit. Tasting History with Max Miller. I love his videos. Ranking the 20 worst recipes. Where is it? Bizarre History of Salisbury Steak. That's definitely an interesting one. Medieval Winter. No, not that. Oh, the chocolate one. I've actually watched this one a few times. Gonna watch the
soldier named Robert.
Nope. Go back to the start. Okay. Better potluck than humble pie. Don't waste food. Watching that one next after that.
This is the notorious D ration from World War II, a chocolate bar that was given to US soldiers as an emergency ration. A chocolate bar that many claim was purposefully designed to taste terrible. But just exactly how terrible did this chocolate bar taste? Well, I am going to find out for myself by recreating the US Army Field Ration D using the original formula. So thank you to Bombas for sponsoring this video as I make the D-Bar. This time on Tasting History. The D-Bar. Ever since I made my first World War II video here on the channel almost 4 years ago, I have wanted...
really quick, Rosa, I am seeing the outfits that you send, and I am seeing, like, the pictures stuff. Love it.
To try the D ration. It is the stuff of legend. But before it was actually known as the D ration, it was called the Logan Bar. And it was named after the man who spearheaded its creation, Captain, later Colonel, Paul Logan. He had been inspired by a previous ration from 1932 meant for the cavalry.
Oh, real quick, I'm gonna get a soda. Do not disrupt the kitty. Oh shit, I forgot to enlarge the picture again. I keep forgetting to do that. By the way, did I ever mention that I have a mini fridge in my room and it gives me some nice cold sodas all the time? Because they do.
It was a 12-ounce chocolate bar made of just pretty much chocolate, sugar, and peanut butter. Absolutely delicious, but a complete failure as an emergency ration. First, the high fat and salt content made it so that whoever ate it became incredibly thirsty, and it went rancid in just a couple months. So with this failure in mind, Captain Logan, while working for the Army's subsistence school in Chicago, began to develop a new chocolate ration that would be portable, packed with calories, have a long shelf life, and wouldn't melt in the soldiers' pockets. Eventually, he turned to the chief chemist at the Hershey Company to help. His name was Samuel F. Hinkle, and he was the genius behind Hershey's syrup.
By the way, fun fact, Hershey's chocolate is not real chocolate.
And the Mr. Good Bar. And according to the Hershey archive, at that very first meeting, Logan laid out all the specifications that he needed for this bar, and he threw one more thing in. Since it was supposed to be an emergency ration, he didn't want the soldiers eating it unless it was an actual emergency. And so he said that it should taste a little better than a boiled potato. And so following those marching orders, Samuel Hinkle developed this recipe, which included chocolate, plain, sucrose, sugar, milk, dry, powdered, skimmed, extra added cocoa fat, raw oat flour, vanillin, which is the vanilla flavor, and later on they added thiamine hydrochloride, which is vitamin B1. So since this recipe gives very specific quantities, I'm going to give it all in grams so you can weigh it out. So this will make...
So I really do love the detail that he goes into whenever it comes to like weighing his... like, when it comes to giving the measurements of stuff, especially with the really, really old recipes, which kind of just say a slab of this, a dash of that, pour in a little bit of this, sprinkle that. Like, that's how a lot of really old recipes are because they weren't really written down. They were just like, throw this shit together, you'll learn. Hold on, I got an email from my job. I gotta look at this real quick. Oh, this is, It's an update for, it's just a work update. Something I can do later, luckily.
4 4-ounce bars. What you'll need is 160 grams of unsweetened chocolate, 160 grams of sugar, 70 grams of powdered non-fat milk, 30 grams cacao fat, also known as cocoa butter. You want to make sure to get food grade because a lot of the stuff that you can buy is meant for makeup. Then 20 grams of oat flour.
Oat
this
flour,
is the key
that's
ingredient
interesting.
that makes it so this bar will not melt. A half gram of vanillin. This is vanillin powder. This is the kind of stuff that
I don't know why
probably would have been
oat flour
used.
surprises me.
Yeah,
I've
it's
already
kinda
watched
expensive,
this
kinda
and yet
hard
it
to
still
find,
surprises
so
me.
you can just use some vanilla if you want. And then
Give
about
the old
1.8
bitch
grams
love
or
for
1
me.
capsule of
I'm
thiamine
assuming you're talking about
hydrochloride.
Tasia, not my
Honestly,
mom.
You do not need to
Don't
add
worry,
that. It's
I'm
not
petting
going to really
Tasia
affect
right
the
now.
flavor at all, and it was only added a little bit later on to prevent people from getting berry, which is a
Also, like, notice in the corner? Who's that? You got a little Pokemon plushie. I just noticed that. I just noticed that. That's so cute.
a tropical condition that leads to a bunch of things, including hurt feet. It makes your feet hurt when you walk. What does not make your feet hurt when you walk, in fact, makes them quite comfortable, are the socks and sandals that I got from today's sponsor,
I forgot
Bombas.
about the
So I have
sponsor.
gushed over the wonderful socks that I wear from Bombas, but today
I actually have a pair of socks that look similar to that. They are sports socks. They're not like high compression socks. They're just they're a bit tighter around the middle of the foot, and so like they're for like winter. They're winter sports socks. They're very like I've got neon green and neon pink. I absolutely love them.
Over the wonderful sandals that I get from them. Perfect for summer are the Friday
Socks and
sandals. They're light
sandals.
and cushy without being too soft, and they support my feet.
So I don't like doing socks and sandals just because, like, where I live, it rains a lot. So if it suddenly rains and I am wearing socks, I bet those are wet socks. Fuck no. Fuck no with wet socks.
I can stand for hours at a time in this kitchen as I film. They also have great traction on the bottom, so I can wear them outside as I spend the entire summer doing everything I possibly can to stay out of the sun. But Bombas doesn't just focus on feet, because they also have underwear. They also have t-shirts.
Bombas.
And when you buy something from Bombas, you are doing some real good, because for every item purchased, they donate an item to a shelter. And to date, they have...
Okay, I'm fast forwarding this a little bit. Okay.
Also made a 2 and then 1 ounce bar, but the 4 ounce bar was the standard. Then for melting all the chocolate and ingredients, you're going to want to use a double boiler, or if you don't have that, a...
So, I know I keep saying this, I keep bringing it up, like, so I actually made a list of, like, I just went on a long research, like, I dedicated an entire day just to researching, war ration foods. Like, things that, like, people had to, use to, like, extend what they had for meals. And so I actually have a list of them. I have a list of, like, famous rations, a list of things like, how to prepare dandelions and stuff like that. Literally all for a game, and I don't even know if I'm going to use even a fifth of what I have listed.
heat-proof bowl over some boiling water, because if you just put it right onto the stove, it's probably going to burn. So add the chocolate and the cacao fat to the upper pot of the double boiler, and then bring the bottom pot to a rolling boil. And
this might be the first time for a while that I'm pulling an all-nighter for a stream. Oh my god, JD Zilla, please be careful with all-nighters.
Because from here on
Your
out,
body might hate you
is going to help
afterwards.
this texture at all. Next up,
also really quick, Tasia, say hi to the nice people. Say hi. Come on. Okay, I'll put you down. Come here. You little stinker. Yes, I love you too. She was reluctant, but she at least said hi.
is the powdered milk. I guess the idea here is to kind of make milk chocolate, but the fact that it is powdered and we're not rehydrating it makes it so it is not going to become fully rehydrated, and so really you're
So I
lucky if
actually
it's
had
going
to
even
disturb
mix
her
with the other
because
ingredients. This
so
is when
she
the
is
mixture
sitting
goes from
she was
smooth
sitting
to
on my
kind of
feet and I was
grainy,
just reaching
and it is
over to
only
pet her
going to get
head.
worse when we add the next ingredient.
So
the
I
oat
had to
flour.
disturb her
Of
because
all
I
the
had to stretch out
ingredients,
my
this is probably
legs.
the one that has
So,
the most unpleasant
like, she'll
effect
deal
on
with
both
it.
flavor and texture. But at least according to one Marine in the South Pacific, it wasn't that bad. They were chocolate, and they had quite a bit of oatmeal in them. But they were all right. They were good. And I think that rather tepid
were all
response
right.
is exactly
They
what
were
Captain
good.
Logan was going for. Good enough to eat, but only good enough to eat. Now after the oat flour, the only other things we're adding are the vanillin and the thiamine hydrochloride, neither of which is really large enough to affect the texture. Also, I've never...
Okay, so when he uses like vanillin and like hydrochloride or whatever that said, when you use scientific terms like that, it definitely feels like he's doing alchemy. Tasia, what are you eating? No, bad kitty, don't go through the garbage the moment I take my eyes off you, you little fucker. God damn.
use this crystallized vanillin, sometimes called vanillin.
Not my first rodeo, by the way, says
I'm not sure exactly how much regular vanilla to use in comparison with this, but I'm thinking maybe a teaspoon. I don't know. Once everything is added, keep stirring for about 2 minutes just to make sure everything is well incorporated. Then take it off the heat and get your
I'm not
mold
gonna lie,
ready.
that
And
looks
this
so
is
fucking
when
gross.
I wish I had bought 4 of these molds because doing them one at a time is going to take a very, very long time.
No
But,
shit.
Hindsight is 20/20. The thing is, when the Hershey company started making these, they were a little taken aback as well because they were used to pouring chocolate into molds. But this is not really pourable.
No,
it's
that
more
is
of,
like
paste.
that.
And so
No, that doesn't, my dude, that does not just look like paste. That literally looks like mud, and not even like soaking wet mud. That looks like mud that you pick up and like you sculpt like it's clay. No, it's more like wet sand. It's definitely not paste. I've played in the sandbox before. I know what wet sand looks like. I know what wet dirt looks like, and it looks like that. That doesn't even look like chocolate. Again, I have watched this video twice already, and this still gets me.
when the first major order of 90,000 bars came in 1937,
Jesus Christ.
they had to pack
that still
every
baffles
single
me,
mold
that
by
number.
hand.
I
And
can't
so that's
imagine
what I'm
making
doing.
something
So
that
take a
much.
spatula and fill up the mold and level it off, and then you have to wait for the chocolate to cool. And FYI, it takes about 8 hours for the chocolate
Jesus
to cool
Christ.
into a hardened mass. So we're going to be here all day if we don't put it into the fridge. So I ended up putting it in the fridge, and it still took about an hour to harden up. And while the chocolate cools, make sure you are subscribed to Tasting History and hit the notification bell because
So, like again, the game that I'm making is obviously steampunk themed, which means a level of fantasy technology, and obviously there's magic. But I'm not going to make it that easy to keep food cold. Like, if I do like an extension of the game or like another game in the world, like in the same world, just a different person like controlling the story, I'm definitely fucking bringing up the geez, why is it that the mages can make all these miraculous inventions, but they can't do anything about the refrigerators? Like that kind of thing. Like just a whole joke of the world has magic, so why is this stuff still difficult? It has magic and it has science. And you know why? It's because I say so. I say that it's still difficult.
then you will get notifications as I release the rest of this series, because this is actually the first video in a series on the rations of World War II. Not civilian, I have done those, but military rations, and not just of the US. I'm going to do Britain and Germany
I'm honestly
and the
excited
USSR
for the
and
rest
Japan,
of these
maybe
videos.
Australia,
I want to watch
whoever
them
I
so
can
bad.
find. I'm gonna do a video on their rations, but we're gonna start with the D ration, and we will hopefully answer the question of exactly
I don't know why, but whenever he says
why
de-ration,
this bar
that
was so notorious.
my mind has been thoroughly corrupted. I can't hear
After months of development and weeks
de-ration
of
without
production,
thinking something.
Captain Logan's new Logan bar was ready for distribution.
Logan bar.
And in
Right after you
1937
say
and 38,
de-ration,
it was
holy
sent
shit.
out to some of the more extreme climates of the world, to U.S. soldiers in the Philippines and Panama, Hawaii, and even on the Texas border. Eventually, some boxes even accompanied
Oh, I forgot
Admiral
that there was
Richard
a
E.
guy
Byrd
wearing
on
that
his third
jacket.
expedition to Antarctica.
I like
And
that
the trials were an
jacket.
absolute
I think
success. The Logan bar
I'm pretty
did
sure
not
it's a
melt.
cow,
They
isn't
kept
it? Like a
people
fluffy
from
cow?
starving
That's
during
what kind of
starvation
jacket he's wearing?
exercises. And while nobody was complaining, the taste was not good enough that anyone felt the need to eat it before they were supposed to. And with
Jesus
this success,
Christ.
on November 9th, 1938, the U.S. Army adopted the Logan bar as the primary emergency ration, and a year later it was designated as the U.S. Army Field Ration.
So really quick, one video I want to watch like after this with you guys is actually the pocket soup. That may sound gross, and that's fine.
Ration D. Chocolate goes to war in D ration. D ration consists
yawning.
of 3 4-ounce bars of concentrated chocolate. Its primary purpose is to give sustenance to the armed forces in times of extreme duress, stress, and when out of touch with bases of supply for short periods of time. It is also planned to give troops extra energy when engaged in continuous combat, and regular eating time is not permitted.
I know I keep pausing this to talk about my game, but it's relevant. So, one thing that I like, again, I'm going to make sure that there are chances to interact with the environment. And one of the things that I want to do with the environment is like kind of make a joke on like how bad certain things were in like the 18 and 1900s, like concerning certain things. Like, for instance, literally having an advertisement for like a cereal that's just like kind of plastered on the wall of the ration office, and just being like just mentioning how they literally mixed sawdust into shit to like bulk it out. And this is actually the reason why there were a lot of recipes concerning prunes. It's because it's literally because of like all the fucking like the things that you ended up eating with you get from the ration office, the things that were mixed into there. Yeah, it backed you up. It had a lot of fiber. Not good fiber for the human body, but fiber. So you would definitely need to eat some goddamn fucking prunes.
At first, the bars were wrapped in aluminum
Thank you,
foil,
Dylan
but
Hollis.
very quickly after the war started, aluminum became scarce. There was also worry that, just like in World War I, the different combatants would begin using mustard gas and chlorine gas. And
So I do want, like, I don't think I've ever talked about, like, my Grandma Margaret. I know Rosa knows her. She's met her quite a few times. But, my Grandma Margaret was actually a nurse. And not just a nurse, but she was actually a military nurse at one point, too. So, like, she had actually treated people who got hit with mustard gas. Like, she had to treat them to help them, like, flush it out of their system so that they could breathe properly. And one thing that she always told me was, like, after all that was done, after they could, like, see properly, after they could, like, breathe properly, one thing that a lot of them would end up saying, like, during their first checkup after having their systems flushed of the mustard gas, and they would say, well, my nose is a lot more clear. I can actually breathe a lot better than I did before. And that's because mustard gas, when you get hit with it, it's stinging your eyes, it's stinging your lungs, it's stinging your nose. When you breathe in too much of it, obviously it's really fucking bad, but it will clear your sinuses. I don't recommend it if you have a stuffy nose, but apparently it cleaned out their sinuses to such a degree that they were, like, they could actually breathe better because the mustard gas had like cleaned out all the mucus and like stuff like that that had built up in like their nasal passages. Because like when you're in the trenches, that happens. You like there will be a lot of dirt like building up in there. So the mustard gas actually fucking helped with that. Not the intended purpose, obviously, and you can get seriously injured from mustard gas, so again, I do not recommend it if you have a plugged up nose. But yeah, a bit of lore.
So to protect the ration from contamination, they switched to a waterproof cellophane wrapper. Then the chocolate was stored in waxed cardboard boxes on which was printed the ingredients, the calories, 600 per bar, and the instructions on how they should be consumed. To be eaten slowly, in about a half hour. Though to hear one soldier tell of it, you would be lucky to be able to eat this in a half an hour. There's no way you could eat it in less than a half an hour, unless it was melted, and I don't know how you could melt it. But we were cold out there, winter cold, and you had a D-bar. It was hard as a rock, and you try to chew something, you can't. You can put it in your mouth and jaw on it a little bit and get a little bit of flavor, but that's about it. It's tough, but it made you respect good home meals. Another, seemingly more appetizing way of ingesting the stuff was also printed on the box, saying can be dissolved by crumbling into a cup of boiling water if desired as a beverage. And that's how William Abel consumed it when he was in the European theater. In our rations, one of the bars of candy was hard chocolate, and what we would do, we would take...
So, would this be considered military ration hot cocoa? I think that counts as hot cocoa. Not good hot cocoa, but hot cocoa.
And shave it off into a canteen cup, put water in it, and it made the best hot chocolate you ever tasted. So we had that just about every day.
Oh,
and by the time the U.S. actually entered the war,
apparently
the
it was
Hershey Company
good.
had figured out a way to automate molding these chocolates so that they were able to make 100,000 units per day. And by the end of the war, they were making 24 million per week. But they were not the only ones making them. Other chocolate companies came in and produced the same bar with slight variations to the recipe. One variation was in its size, because while it began as a 4-ounce bar, 2-ounce bars were also made, and those would be included as part of the K ration. These were collections of preserved foods meant for emergency.
So, really quick, again, like I always say that, but I'm not gonna lie, like, these ration boxes are really fucking cute. Like, if I had to guess, like, how they were printed, obviously this is a black and white photo, so you can't really tell. If I had to guess, like, the colors that they used, they probably either used, like a nice royal blue or a bright red to make them more striking. And just imagining it, like, that is really fucking aesthetically pleasing. Like, it honestly makes me want to eat them. Like, this is just crackers. There's a can of ham and eggs. I don't even like eggs. Then I'm guessing, like, the one wrapped in foil or, like, plastic is the chocolate. And I also see, like, some packets of instant coffee. And, of course, you got your tobacco. I don't even smoke either, but, like... But back then, I would take it. I would fucking take, like, the cigarettes, like, and tell somebody, hey, I will give you my cigarettes if you give me some of your crackers. Done deal.
Things like canned processed meat, raisins, peanut butter, pemmican, chewing gum, bouillon powder.
So this is also another reason why, raisins are used so much in, like, a lot of Dylan Hollis's, like, classic recipes. It's because, raisins were some of the few sweet things that you were able to use, so you would use it as a sweetener. And, of course, it came in the ration thing, so you would have easy access to it if you had your ration coupons.
And cigarettes, along with some candy, either hard candy or the 2-ounce D ration.
So again, I would trade those cigarettes for more of the crackers, or maybe even like, no, I don't think anybody would give up. No, actually, if somebody was addicted enough to tobacco, they probably would give up their can of meat. And that's probably what was done a lot, too. Like, it's pretty wild to think about, like, because you didn't get to pick and choose, like, what you got in the rations. You would just, like, if they had that ration box, like, that had the thing you liked, maybe you would be able to get it, but most of the time you would just, like, turn in your ration ticket and get whatever ration box they had available. And, like, just thinking about it, like, oh, geez, I wish I had more of that chocolate. Or, like, oh, geez, like, this is not enough meat. What do I do? Simple. You find the guy who is smoking the hardest of his cigarettes and offer him your cigarettes for the can of meat. Like, if there's one thing you can count on an addict needing it. Like, you can count on an addict needing their fix.
The war went on, they continued.
I'm going to make note of that for, like, story beat. Like, not specifically like this for the story I am working on right now, but maybe for a future story.
To make adjustments to the original D ration, like if you were in the Pacific Theater, then you might get the tropical version.
Oh god, I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Like, this is what I mean. Like, the old packaging is so cute. It's, like, so fucking simple, but for some reason it just tickles my tism. It's so cute. Like, I love it.
Which did not include oat flour and was said to be quite a bit tastier than the standard D ration. The issue with these was that they were more subject to blooming. That's that kind of white stuff that gets on the outside.
I really hate it when it does. So the really cheap candy you get, like, during Easter and Halloween, like, you know, the kind that has way too much fucking sugar and you can feel it kind of grinding against your teeth. Ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Side of Easter candy from last year.
Oh, there it is.
The soldiers would think that it was mold, and so they kept throwing it out. So they would have to put onto the package, storage conditions may cause the surface of the bar to whiten.
I'm not gonna lie, there were probably people who, at that point, like, there were a lot of people desperate enough to eat, like, spoiled food. So I can guarantee, like, and there were a lot of times where soldiers would end up being, like, where civilians were. Like, refugees who were being misplaced by the war, who, like, got, like, quite a few villages got attacked. Like, they were completely out of the way. There was no reason for, like, the attacking army to target them. Literally did it for the sake of barbarism, for the sake of, like, making sure that they're claiming the territory. So they would wipe out entire villages of just hunters, like kids, old ladies, all of that shit. So there were quite a few people who got misplaced and just caught up in the middle of a battlefield. Like, so, like, I can guarantee that there were quite a few people who ate really good on this chocolate that was thrown away because they were just starving. A dark information, but, like, this is what happens when you research history.
This does not affect the eating quality. These tastier bars remained relatively rare until very close to the end of the war, so for most soldiers, they had to rely on the D-bar to sate their sweet tooth, and even then, it didn't really work. You never got enough sugar. They gave you something called a D-bar. You were supposed to save that for when you ran out of food. It was chocolate, but it was a special kind of chocolate.
I'm not sure, but I think everyone left except me. Oh, don't worry. Like, not everybody has left. There's 8 people who are just lurking. They're just kind of watching with me. Just kind of listening to me ramble. So don't worry. And I don't mind, like, I do enjoy it when you guys chat with me. But, like, when it comes to watching stuff like this, I do not mind if you lurk. I don't mind if you're just, like, listening along with me rambling while watching these videos. So long as you guys are enjoying yourselves. That's all that matters to me, I promise.
They neutered so that it wasn't sweet. It was like eating wax. One soldier named Robert W. Miller hated these bars so much that even after the war, he said that they put him off chocolate for life. You had a Class A ration,
oh,
Class
you poor
B,
man.
Class C, which was emergency ration, then Class D was emergency ration, which was a chocolate bar made out of tropical chocolate. You couldn't melt it.
Kat says, lurkers listening to the history man ramble about fake candy. So it's not like, yeah, this is definitely fake candy, but it's probably one of the earliest versions of a protein bar. So while it is fake candy, it's definitely a protein bar. And also probably Hershey's downward spiral to making fake chocolate. Because again, Hershey's is not real chocolate. Like, their dark chocolate, their milk chocolate, and definitely not their white chocolate. That's not chocolate. That's not real chocolate. So, this was probably the start of Hershey's downfall from making pure chocolate to making fake chocolate. Dark history, my man. Kat says, a calorie mate masquerading as a candy bar. Yeah. Though nowadays, like, a lot of protein bars that I don't particularly like them. I like the way they taste. Unfortunately, again, it's a texture issue. I have not found a, like, sweet tasting protein bar, like ones that say that they taste like pie or cheesecake or stuff like that. They do, at least to me they do, but it's texture. They have this weird grimy texture. It's just not pleasant to me. So I haven't found one that I like the texture of yet. But I do like the crunchy ones. I like the ones that are nuts, that are like a bit of caramel, some peanut butter, and the chocolate ones. Oh, those ones are so good. I want one now. But yeah.
In order to eat it, you had to whittle it, you know, like that. God, it was awful. It was like a rock. I could have thrown it at the enemy and killed them with it. And I lived off that for a...
I'm not gonna lie. So there are, like, some pretty dark stories of, like, soldiers having to kill an enemy combatant with literally a spoon or, like, a fork that they had from their, like, their meal kits because they were out of bullets, they couldn't find their knife, so they would literally have to, like, kill them with that. There are stories like that. So you can, like, they probably didn't even realize that they were hitting the enemy with the rock-hard chocolate bar. They probably thought that they were actually hitting them with a real rock. But I guarantee there's one person who was interrupted in the middle of trying to eat, like, this chocolate bar, and they were attacked by an enemy combatant, and they were forced to use that hard chocolate bar to beat their enemy to death. Death, literally death by chocolate.
Wow, you know, I come back, I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat chocolate. Absolutely heartbreaking. But while many complained about the D ration, others loved it because it kept them alive. And that was the whole point of the D ration, to give you something to eat when there were absolutely no alternatives. Like one soldier said that during the Battle of the Bulge, they were pinned down for 3 days and survived off just a little bit of cheese and an emergency chocolate bar. One of the most famous survival stories of the war, one that was actually turned into a movie, features the D-ration, but it never got to live up to its full potential. See, in May 1943,
almost 3 a.m. where
Louis
you're at.
bomber
Holy shit, man.
experienced mechanical issues and crashed into the ocean 850 miles south of Oahu. Only 3 of the 11 crew survived the crash, but they were able to climb aboard
every time I hear about that, I
rafts.
feel so sad for these people.
Between the 2 rafts, we had 6 bars of chocolate and 8 half-pint tins of water. Designed as survival food, the chocolate bars were big, divided into 6 sections. He kind of took charge and portioned out the chocolate so that each of them would get a little bit each day, and it would last for an entire week. That night.
Yeah, so, like, stories, when you hear stories of people, like, needing to take charge, especially during survival stuff like this, the people who, like, are usually, like, the most successful when it comes to getting their men back alive are, like, they always prioritize the food first. Like, counting out the rations, making sure that everybody has the same amount, like, making sure you have the same amount of ammo, like, making sure that everybody at least has, like, something sharp on them, or, like, stuff like that, like, before anything else. Like, a good leader knows how to keep his men alive, and also knows how to keep them from trying to kill each other over food.
They all go to sleep, and they wake up the next morning excited to have a breakfast of this chocolate. But it's gone. All of it is gone. And that is because one of the 3 men, McNamara, ate all 6 bars during the night.
I forgot about this.
Shockingly, they did not just throw him overboard that very moment, but that's because they expected to be rescued in just a few days. Unfortunately, that is not what happened. It took 47 days. 47 days of living off of rainwater and eating 2 albatrosses that they caught and some fish that they caught using one of the albatrosses as bait. 47 days of typhoons, constant shark attacks, almost dying from starvation, and even being strafed by a Japanese fighter. On day 33, McNamara, who had eaten all of the chocolate, actually died, and it was only on day 47 that the other 2 landed in the Marshall Islands, only to be immediately captured by the Japanese. They were then sent to a POW camp, which was almost as bad as being on the raft. And speaking of...
So, I actually think I remember the movie that this is about. Like, the movie is called Unbreakable, right? Like, I remember one scene from the trailer where, they were making him hold up a log, and, like, I'm pretty sure, like, the Japanese guards, the guard in charge of him, like, was trying to get him to, like, give up, and, like, he kept standing, like, even, like, as his body was probably breaking down under him, he kept standing, he kept, like, the log on his shoulders, to protect the rest of the men. Like, I think that's the movie. I didn't get to watch it. I haven't watched it yet. I probably should watch that. But Jesus Christ. I don't know. That story keeps getting to me. Every time I hear it, I don't know why. I don't know why I keep forgetting about the story, and then, like, no, I do know why I keep forgetting it, because I have a goldfish brain. I can only, like, retain so much information. And, like, that's why I'm never, like, worried about being spoiled with stuff, because I will always react to it with fresh eyes, because I'm a fucking goldfish.
POW camps, that's actually another place where people could get the D-ration. Mostly it was in Europe, in the German POW camps. And while in one of those camps, Francis Flynn recalled that in the prison camp we got the equivalent of a small bowl of cabbage soup or potato soup once a day.
I tried.
We used to get Red Cross parcels that were brought in once
Prisoner
a month.
of war food
There was
package.
a chocolate bar, powdered milk, crackers, cigarettes. We would take the chocolate bar, cut that up, and put that in with the powdered milk. And then take some of the powdered milk that we had left, and we'd make a little whipped cream out of it. And we'd put that over the top and it was delicious. Another prisoner recalled escaping during a forced march from one of the German POW camps with another prisoner. And the only food that they had with them was one of these D-bars. And so after a few days of starving, one of them sees some snails in like a gutter and
I forgot about this part too.
We have to eat, so let's eat these snails. So they did, but they were so grossed out they could not keep them down. So they said, okay, we can do this with the help of the D-bar. Let's just take a little bit of the chocolate and then pop that thing. We'll have a chocolate-covered snail. So I suppose the answer to just how bad the D-ration really was kind of depends on the situation that you're eating it in. If you got access...
So, I'm definitely fortunate enough to have never been this hungry. 'Cause, like I keep saying, because of my texture issue, I have thrown up because of it. But I am fortunate enough to have never been so hungry that would the amount of hunger that I would be going through would override my sensitivity to textures. I probably still couldn't do it with fucking snails, but if I was hungry enough, maybe. But still, oh, fucking gross.
Other food, then yeah, it's probably not great.
Yeah.
But if you're starving and there's nothing else to eat, then it is probably the best thing that you can possibly imagine. And that's the whole point of it. To only eat when you are starving. Unfortunately, I just had lunch about 2 hours ago, so I'm not starving.
That does kind of raise the question, that one guy who ate all 6 bars, was he just really fucking addicted to chocolate? Or did he stress eat? If it was stress eating, then how did he not, eat it yet? Because being at war is pretty fucking stressful. I can't really think of, I know, I'm trying to put logic to a guy who was stranded and, and made the dumbest decision possible. Oh, God. But when I keep trying to think about it, I can't really, think of how, his brain would have been working in that moment. Sure. The only thing I can really think of is that he was a major chocoholic. He was just... Either that or he had that weird condition of sleep eating. Sugar rush or sweet tooth. But that's the thing, these aren't very sweet. They're not like regular chocolate. They're not meant to be very sweet. They're meant to be sweet enough to where you're not, about to throw up because they're so bitter. And, 6 bars, of that chocolate with all that sugar? It's got enough sugar in it to, keep you energized, but it's not meant to be, super good tasting. And that's 6 bars of it. 6 thick, very thick bars. How did he manage to eat all 6 of them in the middle of the night without vomiting? Huh.
So, I'm not sure what I'm going to think of this World War II D-ration. So once the chocolate bar is firmed up, you can unmold it, and it is ready to eat. And here we are. The D-ration.
Well, again, I'm talking about the guys who were, stranded together on, whatever, I think, whatever was left of their boat that they were using to stay afloat. This was the first night that it happened. He shouldn't have been that hungry. They were literally on a boat, and they would have been fed, hours before, they were in that situation. So he shouldn't have been starving, at least not yet. It was literally the first day of being stranded. Like, the only thing I can think of is that he was, like, sleep eating. Like, he was, like, the stress of the situation, like, caused him to, like, sleep eat. Like, sort of like sleepwalking, where, like, he's just, like, thinking, oh god, I wish I had the comforts of home. I wish, like, all of this. So, like, he just instinctively, like, sought out the chocolate. Ah, god. Even when you're fucking starving, like, look at how thick these chocolate bars are. This is actually pretty accurate to the pictures I've seen. And again, they're really fucking hard, so he would have had to be, like, grinding his teeth to chew through them. But that is a lot of chocolate to, like, be sitting in your stomach, like, throughout the night. Like, even if he, like, gave it an hour or so in between them, like, in between each one, that's still a lot of fucking chocolate. Like, these are meant to be eaten slowly. Like, very slowly. He would have had to, like, be gnawing on them like fucking beaver. Not that hard. Don't tell me that's not that hard. I have eaten a lot of chocolate in my day. And, like, one of these bars would fill, like, at least half of your stomach. And he had 6 of them. Heat of mouth melts chocolate. That's the point, though. These aren't supposed to be these aren't supposed to be meant to be melted easily. Like, they're supposed to, like, they were literally created to not melt easily. Like, you have to boil them. You have to, like, shave off bits and pieces, like, at a time. And, like, even then, like, to, like, just straight up eat them as is, you would have to crush it and then, like, eat the small chunks. The 3 of survival or something like that. Like, I don't, like, dude, I have no fucking idea. Like, so, like, either the story was, like, just a bit exaggerated, like, during the stress of, like, the moment, and, like, in their heads it was more exaggerated, which I don't doubt, and, like, I'm not, this isn't throwing shade on them, I'm just, like, it's Miguel and Moss. Okay, but you see my fucking point, like, holy shit, dude. How did you... this is going to bug me. This is going to bug me. This is going to bug me now.
Of World War II. So I don't really know the best way to eat this.
Yeah.
At least to start. I'm going to try to break it off. You know, it is perforated, kind of. Okay. So that's not... It is hard, but it's not as hard as I was worried it would be. So it's very... You can see it's already very grainy on the inside. Let's give it a taste. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. I would want it to be a little sweeter, yes. But it's not super bitter. There's a good amount of sugar in there.
I don't know, so...
But
I don't know, maybe I'm just a fucking pussy. Maybe my teeth are just fucking weak. But and I don't know about you guys, but I could hear the snap. Like, I could hear the snap of the chocolate, like, as he was snapping it, and could hear it snap on his teeth. So, I don't know, maybe I'm just a fucking pussy.
Don't love is the texture. It's very, sandy.
Sandy
but
fucking
not
texture.
like...
Oh, gross.
Not horribly so. It's just like, there's something off about it. The thing is, I just made these. And I bet that if I let it sit there for months, it might get harder and more unpalatable. So maybe I'll keep one for half a year or so and then try it again.
He's gonna
but
keep one for half a year.
It's not terrible. And this is what they were supposed to have used. Now, maybe, like I said, there were different companies making these, and they made them to different specifications. They all got the same specifications, but they did not make them the same. If you look at actual pictures from the time, you can tell that
yes,
they are
I agree.
not all
I'm
the
not
same.
arguing with you on that.
And some of them are almost like, they're so dark brown, they're almost black, which means there's probably very little, if any, sugar in there. And so those are going to be really bitter, almost like eating just, you know,
fucking
pure
bitter.
cocoa powder,
Like,
which is terrible.
Like, this guy had to be fucking addicted to chocolate,
break some of this up and try to make some hot chocolate. So I'll use a knife to just kind of...
Like, he had to be addicted to it like it was heroin. Like, it was Peruvian marching powder. That is how addicted the man had to have been to eat all 6 bars in the middle of the night.
Crack some of this up and put it into a cup.
It looks so fucking grainy. Like, I was right before. This just looks like hardened sand.
Pour some boiling water over it, and voila. This is not a period-appropriate R2-D2 mug, but it'll have to do. Let's give it a shot. It's actually really good. More water to chocolate. I use too much water, so it's kind of watery. But I could see that this would actually be really good because you lose the texture of the graininess. It just tastes like hot chocolate. I don't know. You know, the thing is, if you look through the quotes from the time of people talking about it, they're not all bad. Some people are like, yeah, this chocolate is fine. And what's interesting is my grandpa had some of these, and he told me stories growing up about at the end of the war, he was going through.
So my grandma never told me about like rations. Again, like most of her stories were like her. So my grandma was actually very wealthy. That my dad made some horrible decisions that like that left her without without a lot of money. She had to like sell quite a few of her properties, which weren't all of his fault. That was actually the fault of like some of the people she ended up renting to. They absolutely ruined a lot of her houses. Like she had, like if I recall, she had 4 of them. Like 4 houses that she was renting out to people that she was making money off of. But most of her stories that she told me about were the trips that she took, like, around the world, and her nursing stories. She actually had a quilt that when she retired from being a nurse, all the other nurses that she had worked decades with made her a quilt. And, like, yeah.
Germany, I want to say into Frankfurt, and he would hand out these chocolates because he didn't smoke. So they would all get cigarettes in their packs and everything, and he would trade them away for chocolate.
Oh, heck yeah! Like, this is what I was saying. Again, goldfish brain, but I'm pretty sure, like, I subconsciously remembered this part. But hell yeah. Like, trading your cigarettes for more chocolate. Also, this frame that I stopped on.
Not for himself, but so he could give them to the little kids, the little German kids, and I think Belgian kids at one point. And he said they absolutely loved it because, again, it's all about your situation. Is it as good
Best
as
trade
Belgian
offer.
chocolate or German chocolate
Hell
today?
yeah.
Heck no. But when you're starving...
So, obviously, like I just said, my grandma was a nurse. She didn't tell me all of the gory stories of, like, the people she ended up treating, like, during these times. But she did tell me about, like, some of the interactions that she had with other people. She didn't specify, like, if they were American, if they were German, if they were, like, any of that stuff. But she did tell me, because when my grandma died, she was almost 100 years old. She said that during, like, these times she was actually a very young nurse. But she said that she treated all sorts of people. She, like, again, didn't go into detail about, like, the gory stuff that she saw, but she said that she never regretted, like, anything she did, like, as a nurse. Obviously, there were times where she probably wished that she could have done more, but she said, anybody who was under my care, I didn't regret treating a single one of them.
When your entire country has been decimated and you're lucky to get a potato, then some mediocre chocolate is going to taste mighty fine. Yeah, I used to love those stories that he told me. He would call them little Fraulines, but in his accent, little Fraulines. Anyway,
Fraulein.
yeah, that's the D-bar. The D ration.
I keep pausing when he makes the weirdest
time.
faces.
I am going to be doing more rations, whether I'm actually making the rations or cooking with the rations or making something that is ration adjacent. The history that I'm going to be talking about is about the rations and about just the cooking and what the different soldiers and the different militaries were eating, because they were very different.
Hold on, I'm getting a message real quick.
And so, yeah, over the next year, 2 years, the last one took me like 2 years to do, and I'm still not even done the Homefront series. So stick with me for the next couple years as I make my way through these videos, and I will see you next time on Tasting History.
Hell yeah. So, like, it is pretty late at night. It's past 12. And so I've been streaming for a total of almost 3 hours. Like, it's almost like it's practically like 2 hours and 50 minutes. So I think here is a good place to stop. I did want to continue the rest of the commission like tonight, but my wrist is like still for you. It's 3:16. Okay. But unfortunately, my wrist and elbow are still like a bit sore. I'm gonna have to rub some icy hot. Oh fuck! I forgot to get more icy hot rub when I was at the store. I still have some left. I just probably should get more. But that being said, thank you everybody who came to the stream. Cupcake, if you're still on here, thank you so much for the raid. That means so much to me. I have different social medias. I have Twitter, I have Blue Sky, I have Instagram, I have all that. And if you want to support me, but like can't afford to do a commission, I obviously have a Patreon. Like, you can support me at Patreon for as low as $1 a month. And you'll have access to a lot of stuff. And, I hope you all have a really good night. So, with all that said and done, I'll see all you little jelly beans in the next video. Bye!